In this module, I'm going to walk you through a tech tool called EDpuzzle, which allows you to create video-based lessons and assess for student understanding along the way. Videos have become a common media format for sharing information to students. However, teachers can't always be sure that students are following along or grasping these main ideas. However, EDpuzzle has a solution for this. With EDpuzzle, teachers create their own videos, or they can use a video from another source such as Khan Academy or YouTube. They can then customize them for their lesson by cropping it. They can add their own voice recordings, they can add little written annotations, and they can also add quiz questions. This ensures that students are attaining the essential knowledge while checking for understanding along the way and holding them accountable. Multiple choice questions or true-false questions are really easy because they are self-graded, and short answer questions are compiled in an efficient format for manual grading later on. EDpuzzle also can import your class rosters from Google Classroom, making it really easy to set up a class, and you can also share content on their Google Classroom through EDpuzzle. Students can easily make accounts with their school Gmail, and so can teachers. To get started, you'll need to go to edpuzzle.com. If it's your first time using EDpuzzle, make sure you click the Sign Up button, but if you already have an account, go ahead and click Login. When you log in or sign up, you can easily just link your Gmail or your Microsoft account, or you can sign up using a separate email address. Once you log in, you'll see trending videos in your subject area, in your state, and even in the country. These are great to just pick a video, that way it's already ready to go and you can just use it in your classroom, and then you can edit it if it doesn't quite meet your needs. There's some menu options over here on the side. EDpuzzle has its own curriculum for different subject areas and grade levels, so you can click that to find pre-made EDpuzzle videos. You can find EDpuzzles that other teachers in your school have created and shared, and then you can also find your own content. These are just some popular channels where you can source your videos from. To create your own EDpuzzle, you can find one of the popular channels, or you can just search it in the content bar. For a chemistry class, one topic that students struggle with is the mole, so this could be a great way to introduce it or to reinforce it for students. So this is the video that I might like to use. When you scroll down, you can also see versions that other teachers have created, and also some similar videos. You can either just assign this video as is to your students, you can make a copy of it, or you can edit it, and that would be to add your own customizations. I'll show you how to edit. First, you can crop the video if there's only a portion of it that you'd like students to watch. You can add your own voice throughout the video. You can add audio notes, so you can record like your own verbal notes or annotations. And then this is where you're going to get the students engaged through quizzes. So once you find the spot in the video that you want to include a quiz question, you just click on that. You can type in an open-ended question here. You can also provide students feedback, but this question you will have to grade on your own. These are going to be self-graded questions if you do multiple choice. Just make sure that you mark it as correct with the green check or incorrect with the red X, and you can also offer students feedback or add more answer options. And then there's also an option to add comments. Make sure you save each question as you go. And just remember, when students are watching these videos, they can't skip ahead because they have to stop at the different checkpoints that you make for them, whether it's a question or a note or a voiceover, and they can't move on until they've completed that. Once you're all done, you can either save it or you can go ahead and click Finish and assign it to a class. Up on the top, click My Classes, and this is where you will see the sections you've already created. You can add a new class by clicking this, and you can also just import your classes from Google Classroom, which is super easy if that's something you're currently using. By clicking My Gradebook and then the individual assignment that you created, you'll have a list of all of your students and the progress that they have made on the video assignment that you've created. You can see if they turned it in on time, if they turned it in late, or if it was just incomplete. Part of this is cropped out because I'm trying to hide the student's name, but over to the left you will see their grade after you've graded it. You can see how much of the video they watched, their correct responses. Each of these balloons shows you where one of the questions is, and these numbers right here indicate how many times they had to view that portion before they answered the question. So you can see over here she had to view this section of the video twice. Questions that are short answer, you can just mark them incorrect or correct. You can provide feedback through a comment. And then questions that are multiple choice, those ones will be graded automatically. And so those will automatically be marked correct. And you can also add comments to those, or you can set it up to automatically include feedback. Once you're all done, up at the top, you're going to go ahead and click Next Student, or you can go back and click Previous Student. The gradebook also provides a lot of insightful information about student progress and how well they understand the concept. There's also an option to export this to your own gradebook. There's so many different ways you can implement EDpuzzle into your classroom, whether you're trying out a flipped classroom approach and you want students to get the instruction at home, or if you just want to change up the way that you're traditionally teaching students. It can also work really well if you ever need to make subplans, or if students have been absent, or if they just need some extra remediation or review of concepts. EDpuzzle is an awesome way to use technology to address the diverse needs of your students. First of all, it allows them to work at their own pace. They can pause or rewind segments as many times as they need in order to be able to answer the questions that you're asking. You can set it up so that they receive feedback along the way, and you're truly guiding the instruction. So you are adding those little notes, or you are making sure that they are getting those key ideas by asking questions. And finally, it provides both an audio and visual representation of the material.